Viktor Troicki is a Serbian professional tennis player of Russian and Serbian heritage. His paternal grandparents emigrated from Tver and Rostov-on-Don to Serbia in 1917. He won his first ATP singles title at the 2010 Kremlin Cup, beating Jo-Wilfried Tsonga in the second round and Marcos Baghdatis in the final. He won his second ATP singles title at the 2015 Apia International Sydney, beating Mikhail Kukushkin in the final. He also won an ATP doubles title with Christopher Kas at the 2010 PTT Thailand Open. However, his biggest achievement was winning the deciding rubber in Serbia's Davis Cup final against France in 2010, which eventually lifted Troicki to his career-high singles ranking of world number 12 in June 2011. Career: Troicki started playing tennis in his hometown of Belgrade at the age of 5. Juniors. As a junior, Troicki compiled a singles win-loss record of 68-31 and reached a combined ranking of number 10 in the Junior World Rankings in October 2004. Junior Slam results: Australian Open, French Open, 3R, Wimbledon, 2R, US Open, QF. 2003-2007 From 2003, he started playing futures tournaments in Serbia. And in 2004, he won his first tennis tournament in Nia. He won his first Challenger tournament also in Belgrade, on January 20, 2005, beating Fabio Colangelo from Italy 6-2, 6-1. He made his debut on ATP Tour in Tokyo, in October 2006. He passed the first round, beating Fernando Vicente from Spain 6-7, 6-4, 6-2, but lost in the second round to then world number 1 Roger Federer, in a tight match 7-6, 7-6. In July 2007, in Umag as a qualifier, he had his biggest win over world number 3, countryman and friend Novak Djokovic in the second round 2-6, 6-4, 7-5, but he eventually lost in his first semi-final to Andrei Pavel of Romania. 2008, first ATP final. Troicki's first Grand Slam tournament came when he advanced as a qualifier in the 2008 Australian Open. Facing second seed Rafael Nadal in the first round, he played a tight match and held a set point in the first set, but lost 6-7, 5-7, 1-6. He then represented Serbia in the Davis Cup against Russia, losing to Nikolay Davydenko 1-6, 6-1, 3-6, 6-1, 2-6, and defeating Dmitry Tasonov 7-6, 4-6, 6-3. His next appearance was in the ATP Masters Series in Miami, Florida. He faced Andy Roddick in the second round. It was an interesting match, with Troicki taking the first set from Roddick, where he attempted an angled drop shot which Roddick returned it with an even more angled shot on his backhand. After this, it seemed to go downhill for Troicki, and he eventually lost 7-5, 2-6, 4-6. He then competed in the 2008 Torneo Goda Cubed, where he retired against Nicolas S. Almagro 2-6, Ret. In his French Open debut, he lost in the opening round to Marc Gickel 4-6, 3-6, 6-4, 5-7. He then competed in 3 straight tournaments, in the 2008 Queen's Club Championships losing to David Nalbandian in the second round, in the 2008 Ordina Open, losing to Guillermo Corplas as in the quarterfinals, and in the 2008 Wimbledon Championships to Rade Gangstrom Tapernek in the second round, after winning the first 2 sets 7-6, 7-6, 3-6, 1-6, 2-6. Following Wimbledon, he competed in 2008 Croatia Open Umag, losing to Carlos Moya in the second round. He then reached his first ATP final in Washington, D.C. At the 2008 Legg Mason Tennis Classic, Troicki defeated American Bobby Reynolds in the round of 16 to face Andy Roddick in the quarter-finals, where Troicki pulled off a major upset by defeating the defending 2007 Legg Mason Tennis Classic champion and top-seeded American 0-6, 6-2, 6-4, to reach the semi-finals, where Troicki defeated Igor Kunitsin, before falling to the second-seeded Argentine Juan Martín del Potro 3-6, 3-6. At the 2008 US Open, Troicki defeated Carson Ball in the first round and Philippe Kohlschreiber in the second round, before losing to Rafael Nadal. He then represented Serbia again in the Davis Cup against Slovakia, winning his only match against Luka Solako 6-3, 6-4. He then competed in the 2008 Thailand Open, losing to Ja-1 Gen Meltzer in the second round, in the 2008 AIG Japan Open Tennis Championships, losing to Andy Roddick, and the 2008 Kremlin Cup, losing to Misha Zverev, both in the quarter-finals. He ended the year losing in the first round of the St. Petersburg and Paris Masters. He ended the year number 56 in the world. 2009, second ATP final. In January 2009, he lost in first round of the 2009 Qatar ExxonMobil Open to Victor Florescu and in the quarter-finals to Juan Martín del Potro. In second round of the 2009 Australian Open, he was crushed by Tommy Robredo 1-6, 3-6, 0-6. After that, Troicki made a good result in the 2009 PBZ Zagreb indoors. He lost in the semi-finals to Croatian Marin Oia 6-2, 7-5. Also in February, Troicki won the 2009 GMAX Open, a Torn Series Plus challenger held in Belgrade. In the final, he defeated Dominic Hrbata 1/2 in 2 sets. In March 2009, Troicki played for the Serbian Davis Cup team, losing to David Ferrer 0-6, 3-6. He then competed in the next 4 Masters series. In the 2009 BNP Paribas Open, he lost to David Nalbandian in the third round 4-6, 2-6 in the Miami Masters. He reached a fourth round before Britain's Andy Murray defeated him 1-6, 0-6. He then lost in the first round to Stanislas Wawrinka in the Monte Carlo Masters, and in the 2009 Rome Masters to Juan Martín del Potro in the second round. Viktor competed in the first tournament of his home nation in the 2009 Serbia Open, losing to compatriot Novak Djokovic. In the 2009 Madrid Masters, he lost to Nikolay Davydenko 2-6, 2-6, in the opener. He then represented Serbia in the ARAG World Team Cup, helping Serbia to win the title by beating Ranisha 1/4 TTLER in the finals. In the 2009 French Open, he lost to 5th seed and eventual semi-finalist Juan Martín del Potro in the second round 3-6, 5-7, 0-6, after defeating Angstrom Erkazkibot in a tight 5-set to 3-6, 6-3, 6-4, 6-7, 6-3, a match that lasted 3 hours and 58 minutes. Troicki was seeded for the first time in a Grand Slam tournament in 2009 Wimbledon Championships, as 30th seed, beating Brian Dalby in straight sets in the first, and winning a 5-setter against Daniel Gimeno-Trava in the second round. He lost to Andy Murray in the third round. He then competed in the 2009 International German Open in Hamburg, losing to eventual finalist Paul-Henri Mathieu 0-3, Ret, in the quarter-finals due to a foot injury he suffered when he fell hard in the start of the match. He then lost to Marzimo Gonzalez in Umag in the first round 4-6, 6-3, 6-7. He lost to Mark Gickel in the second round of the 2009 Legg Mason Tennis Classic, 0-3, Ret, due to his recurring foot injury suffered in Hamburg after receiving a bye in the first round. He then lost to David Ferrer in the first round of the 2009 Rogers Masters 3-6, 0-6, and retired in the first round of the 2009 Western and Southern Financial Group Masters against Raid Kangstrom Tapernek 7-6, 1-0, Ret. He had recorded 5 straight losers. Troicki competed in the 2009 US Open as 30th seed and claimed his first victory since Hamburg, defeating Peter Luchuk 6-3, 6-3, 1-6, 2-6, 6-1, in the first round, but lost to Julian Benneteau in the following round. He then competed in the 2009 Davis Cup playoffs, where he won both his matches against Uzbekistan. Troicki reached another final in the Thailand Open. After defeating Brazil's Tomas Belucki 6-3, 7-6, in the round of 16, he then defeated 8th-seeded American John Isner 7-6, 6-2, in the quarter-finals. In his semi-final match, he went on to upset the defending 2008 Bangkok champion, 2008 Australian Open finalist, and top seed Jo-Wilfried Tsonga from France 1-6, 6-2, 6-3, to reach his second ATP World Tour final to face the second-seeded Frenchman Gilles Simon. He lost 5-7, 3-6. He then competed in the 2009 China Open, where he lost in the second round to compatriot and eventual champion Novak Djokovic 3-6, 0-6. He then competed in the 2009 Shanghai ATP Masters 1000, where he lost to 8th seed Gilles Simon 3-6, 4-6, after defeating Juan Marcos Baghdatis 6-1, 6-2, in the first round. He was then upset by Karel Beck in the first round of the 2009 St. Petersburg Open, marking his 10th first-round loss in 26 tournaments. He then defeated Benjamin Becker 6-2, 7-6, before losing to Marin Oier in the second round in a close three-setter 6-7, 7-6, 6-7, in the 2009 Davidoff Swiss indoors. He played his last tournament in the 2009 BNP Paribas Masters, losing in the second round to Raid Kangstrom Tapernek 4-6, 2-6, after defeating Paul-Henri Mathieu 7-6, 3-0, Ret. = 2010, first ATP and Davis Cup title = Troicki began the year by competing in the 2010 Qatar ExxonMobil Open as the fifth seed, where he advanced to the semi-finals after defeating Daniel Gimeno Travis 6-1, 7-5, Olivier Rocher 6-2, 6-2, and Angstrom Urkaz Kubot 4-6, 6-4, 7-6, but lost to Rafael Nadal 1-6, 3-6. At the 2010 Medibank International Sydney, he beat Florent Serra 7-6, 6-4, in the first round and lost to Marcos Baghdatis in the second round 5-7, 3-6. He then lost in the second round of the 2010 Australian Open to Florian Mayer 6-4, 4-6, 6-7, 1-6. In the 2010 PBZ Zagreb indoors, he was upset by Michael Berra 4-6, 3-6, in the quarter-finals, after defeating Rainer Shah 1/4 TTLER 6-3, 6-2, and Mikhail Kukushkin 7-5, 7-5. He then retired against Jar 1/4 Gen Meltzer in the first round of the 2010 ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament due to an elbow injury, being 3-6, 0-3 down. He then competed in the 2010 Dubai Tennis Championships, where he lost to compatriot Novak Djokovic in the second round. In the 2010 BNP Paribas Open, he lost in the fourth round to Tomaso Berdych 1-6, 3-6, having only played and won one game in the previous rounds, as he received a bye when his second-round opponent Pablo Cuevas retired after one game and Nikolay Davydenko withdrew. In the 2010 Sony Ericsson Open, he lost to David Nalbandian in a close match 3-6, 6-4, 4-6, in the second round, after receiving a bye. In the start of the clay season, Troicki competed in the 2010 Monte Carlo Rolex Masters, losing to 12th seed Tommy Robredo in the second round, after defeating Angstrom Urkaz Kubot 4-6, 6-2, 6-2. In October 2010 Viktor won his first ATP World Tour title in Moscow, defeating Marcos Baghdatis in the final 3-6, 6-4, 6-3. On his road to the title, he had also eliminated Dmitry Tisanov, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, Horacio Zeballos, and Pablo Cuevas. Troicki was part of Serbia's Davis Cup team that reached the final for the first time in their history in 2010. He was initially overlooked for the singles rubbers, but after compatriot Janko Tipsarevic was beaten by Gorel Monfils in straight sets, Troicki was chosen to play the final singles rubber, as well as the doubles. With Serbia and France tied at 2-2, Troicki won the deciding match 6-2, 6-2, 6-3, against Mikhail Kukushkin to clinch Serbia's first Davis Cup, a triumph labelled by national coach Bogdan Obradovic as the greatest sporting triumph in Serbia's history. 2011, reaching top 15 . Troicki started 2011 in ATP Doha, where he lost to Roger Federer 2-6, 2-6, in the quarter-finals. Troicki advanced to the finals at ATP Sydney, where he beat Juan Ignacio Chela, Richard Gasquet, Florian Mayer, and in the final, lost to Gilles Simon 5-7, 6-7. Then at the 2011 Australian Open, he reached the third round for the first time, but retired against compatriot and eventual champion Novak Djokovic due to a stomach pain, after losing the first set 2-6. He next played at the 2011 ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament and reached the semi-finals without dropping a set, but fell to Robin Zaar-Delling 5-7, 4-6. He then fell to Philipp Kohlschreiber 1-6, 6-7, in the first round of the 2011 Dubai Tennis Championships. He represented Serbia in the first round of 2011 Davis Cup and won both his matches. He then played the Masters 1000 events, the 2011 BNP Paribas Open and the 2011 Sony Ericsson Open, falling to eventual champion Novak Djokovic in the fourth round in both tournaments. He then reached his first Masters 1000 quarter-finals at the 2011 Monte Carlo Rolex Masters, losing to David Ferrer 3-6, 3-6, after his opponent in the previous round Tommy Robredo retired while leading the match 6-3, 1-2. He then suffered early losses in the 2011 Serbia Open, the 2011 Mutua Madrid Open, and the 2011 Internazionale BNL d'Italia. Troicki then represented Serbia in the 2011 Power Horse World Team Cup, winning his matches against Mikhail Yuzny and Marcel Granollers, but losing his match to Florian Mayer. At the 2011 French Open, Troicki reached his first Grand Slam fourth round with wins over Julian Riester, Tobias Kamk, and Alexander Dolgopolov. In the fourth round, he faced fourth seed Andy Murray, where he lost 6-4, 6-4, 3-6, 2-6, 5-7, despite serving for the match at 5-3 and 30-0 in the final set in a match that was played over 2 days. He then reached a new career high of number 12. At the Jerry Weber Open, Troicki defeated Misha Zverev and Igor Andreev, before losing to Tomaso Berdych 6-7, 1-6, in the quarter-final. Troicki reached a second round at Wimbledon, defeating Máximo Gonzalez, 3-6, 6-0, 7-6, 6-3, before losing to Yen-Sun Liu 6-7, 4-6, 4-6. At the Legg Mason Tennis Classic, Troicki reached a quarter-finals, defeating Ryan Harrison and Kevin Anderson, but lost to John Isner 6-7, 6-3, 1-6. Next, Troicki played at the Rogers Cup, defeating Michael Yanni 2-6, 6-3, 6-1, and John Isner 6-4, 3-6, 6-2, before losing to Gorel Monfils 6-3, 6-7, 6-7, in the third round. In the US Open, he lost in the first round to Colombian Alejandro Fuller. In Moscow in the first all-Serbian final in tennis history, Troicki lost to his good friend Janko Tipsarevic 4-6, 2-6. 2013, Davis Cup runner-up and anti-doping ordeal on July 25, 2013, Troicki was banned from playing tennis for 18 months, for failing to provide a blood sample at the Monte Carlo Masters event. However, the suspension was reduced on appeal to 1 year, meaning he could play from July 15, 2014. After the Court of Arbitration for Sport announced their decision, Troicki, who had hoped his suspension would be overturned, said that he has no idea about what to do now or where to go. "I hope somehow I will be able to fight back." 2014, late return to form. After reaching the end of his drug ban, Troicki made his return to professional tennis at an ATP 250 event in GSTAAD, receiving a wild card into the main draw. He defeated 8th seed Dominic Thiem and Andrei Golubev en route to the quarter-finals, where he lost to 4th-seeded Spaniard Fernando Verdasco. He spent the next couple of months on the Challenger Tour, a period in which he won titles in Como, Italy and Banja Luka, Bosnia and Herzegovina. He returned to the ATP World Tour at the Shenzhen Open in China, coming through 3 rounds of qualifying and defeating world number 5 David Ferrer on his way to the quarterfinals, where he ultimately lost to Santiago Giraldo. He received a wild card into the China Open in Beijing, and defeated Mikhail Kukushkin in his opening match before losing to 3rd seed Thomas Berdych. Troicki lost in the second round of qualifying at the Shanghai Masters, however qualified for the main draw in 2014 Erste Bank Open, and ultimately made it to the semi-finals before losing to eventual champion Andy Murray in straight sets. His form after returning to the ATP Tour meant his ranking rose from 847th in the world to a year-end ranking just outside the top 100, ending 2014 with a ranking of 102. 2015, second career title and return to top 20. At the Apia International in Sydney in January 2015, Troicki defeated Gilles Ma 1/4 layer 6-2, 6-4 in the semi-finals en route to defeating Mikhail Kukushkin 6-2, 6-3 in the finals to capture his second career title. In the first ATP final in history featuring 2 qualifiers, Troicki dispatched Kukushkin in 64 minutes after breaking the Kazakh twice in each set. This victory brought him 38 positions up on ATP ladder to the position of 54 prior to the 2015 Australian Open. At 2015 Australian Open he made it to third round before being eliminated by world number 7 Thomas Berdych in straight sets. In March, Troicki defeated young Croatian prodigy Bona Inoria in 5 epic sets in round 1 of Davis Cup. Serbia would go on to win and progress to the quarter-finals. After defeating Marin Cilic on June 14, Troicki played in the finals of Stuttgart Mercedes Cup versus Rafael Nadal. Troicki played very well but Nadal won in straight sets, 7-6, 6-3. His 2015 US Open campaign opened with a straight sets victory over Francis Tiafoe and a 3-1 win over Ilya Ram. Career overview: Troicki is a solid all-court player, who has won more matches than he's lost on each surface. However, one factor that has kept him from more success is his extremely poor record against top 10 players, having lost 53 matches to top 10 players and won just 6. However, in 2015 he has already beaten 2 top 10 players and so could be considered to be improving in this category. ATP Career Finals Singles, 7 Doubles, 2 Team Competition Finals, 3. Singles Performance Timeline, Key, 1 Tournament. Or reached final. Semi-final. Quarter-final. Round 4, 3, 2, 1. Competed at a round-robin stage. Lost in qualification round. Absent from tournament event. Played in a Davis Cup/Fed Cup zonal group or playoff. Won a bronze, silver or gold medal at the Olympics. A downgraded Masters Series/1000 tournament. Or a tournament that was not held in a given year. To avoid confusion and double counting, these charts are updated either at the conclusion of a tournament, or when the player's participation in the tournament has ended. To prevent confusion and double counting, information in this table is updated only once a tournament or the player's participation in the tournament is concluded. Qualifying matches and walkovers are neither official match wins nor losses. This table is current through the 2015 BNP Paribas Masters. Doubles Performance Timeline, Key, 1 Tournament. Or reached final. Semi-final. Quarterfinal. Round 4, 3, 2, 1. Competed at a round-robin stage. Lost in qualification round. Absent from tournament event. Played in a Davis Cup/Fed Cup zonal group or playoff. Won a bronze, silver or gold medal at the Olympics. A downgraded Masters Series/1000 tournament. Or a tournament that was not held in a given year. To avoid confusion and double counting, these charts are updated either at the conclusion of a tournament, or when the player's participation in the tournament has ended. To prevent confusion and double counting, information in this table is updated only once a tournament or the player's participation in the tournament is concluded. Qualifying matches and walkovers are neither official match wins nor losses. This table is current through the 2013 Wimbledon Championships. Head-to-head record against other players. Versus players who have been ranked in the top 10 in their career. Troicki's win Euro loss record against players who have been ranked world number 10 or higher. Players who have been ranked world number 1 are in boldface. Statistics correct as of November 19, 2014. Wins over top 10 per season. Records. See also. Serbia Davis Cup team, list of male tennis players. References. External links, Viktor Troicki at the Association of Tennis Professionals, Viktor Troicki at the International Tennis Federation, Viktor Troicki at the Davis Cup, his official website.